on the broadcast this morning. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. Firstly, congratulations for your victory. And, what will you say about how your party really performed, how your alliance really performed in Kerala this time? Was it as per your expectations?
Thank you for having me. We started with a clean slate. We had no MLAs in the previous assembly, as you know, and these are elections that we fought very hard, very strongly. 140 candidates of the NDA contested across the state, and the BJP contested in 98 constituencies. We have won for the first time in the history of Kerala's political history. We have 3 MLAs now that the BJP NDA is sending into the new assembly. And equally importantly, as the 3 victories, is the fact that there are 6 other seats where we came second in second place, and multiple other seats where we have crossed 40,000 votes in those seats. So, look, this is I predicted this. I said before the elections, these are very, very important, decisive elections in the political history of Kerala, and it has turned out to be exactly that. Of course, there is one factor that most of us in Kerala misgauged, which is the depth of the animosity and the depth of the resentment that people had against the CPM government. We always characterize this as an anti-CPM election, but that there would be this kind of a whirlwind, this kind of reaction against the 10 years of the CPM was something that I think most political pundits did not fully comprehend.
Okay.
So to that extent, I would say that, look, I would have been much happier as the head of the NDA if we had crossed double digits and got 12 to 14 seats, which was really a reasonable expectation on our part. To that extent, I am a little disappointed. But notwithstanding that disappointment, this is certainly an election where the BJP NDA has created history. And it is clear from now onwards, it is no longer going to be a cozy duopoly between the Congress and the CPM in Kerala's politics. It is going to be firmly shaped by the BJP NDA's presence in the assembly and outside.
Mr. Rajeev Chandrasekhar, you're talking about the fact that no longer there's going to be a duopoly in the state of Kerala, God's own country. Now, I want to ask you, we got several interesting stories this election season. For example, look at Tamil Nadu. There was a Dravidian duopoly there as well. But people chose a third front. People chose an alternative Vijay. Why do you think people in Kerala are not able to see the potential of NDA? They still, you are saying there was a lot of anti-left sentiment on the ground, but they chose what they are, already familiar with. UDF, Congress-led UDF.
Look, there is a major difference in the politics of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and the difference is this. In Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, there is, for every time that the DMK is in government, there is a formidable opposition in the AIDMK, and the BJP is a coalition partner to the AIDMK. In Kerala, the Congress and the CPM are really, they are both part of one alliance, and they are both part of one ideology, which is the Indie alliance and the Indie ideology. So the BJP NDA has always been struggling to enter this duopoly, and the demographics of Kerala, as you know, are demographics that are dominated by a large percentage of a Muslim community and a Christian community that have been long fed this propaganda for many years, way before many of us arrived on the scene. That the BJP is a communal party and the BJP NDA practices communal politics. And so for a long, long time, the BJP NDA was not considered by these two communities even remotely to be a political party as an alternate political party. So that is a very, very tall mountain to climb. And I think in the last several years, over many elections leading back to the Lok Sabha elections of 2024, that mountain has been scaled, and the people are seeing through the lies that have been fed to them by the Congress and the CPM for several decades.
Okay.
And are beginning to realize that Narendra Modi ji's BJP, the last 12 years of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, no discrimination, every citizen has been treated equally. And that truth, that reality is reaching every household, every home, every voter, every citizen in Kerala as well.
Okay.
So it is not an apple-to-apple comparison when you compare, let us say, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, or West Bengal and Kerala.
Okay.
Many of the ingredients are similar. The struggles that the BJP in West Bengal undertook over the last 15 years, where they started with 5 seats or 4 seats and they have ended up with 192 seats, is going to be similar struggle for the BJP in Kerala.
Okay.
We have made that early breakthrough this year, this elections, as the West Bengal BJP made 12 years ago.
Okay. Now, Congress-led UDF, of course, has won in Kerala, but the vote chori narrative is back for states like Assam and West Bengal. Rahul Gandhi there leading the charge. While he is appreciating and thanking the voters of Kerala, he's raising questions on the electoral process, and this vote chori narrative is back for Assam and Bengal. How will you like to respond?
No, I mean, I think anybody with who values his sanity and values common sense should not respond to Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi addresses the audience that is an echo chamber for him, and certainly nothing he says makes sense to anybody, including congressmen. That may be one of the reasons why Rahul Gandhi did not campaign too much in Kerala as well. So, look, I advise most people not to waste your time or your common sense or sanity in responding to Rahul Gandhi, and I would advise the same to you as well.
Okay. Well, I was just asking a question because that's the narrative, that we are seeing emerging, because questions are being raised on BJP's victory in Assam and Bengal.
I mean, look, Omar Abdullah, who's an India Alliance member, famously responded to Rahul Gandhi's claims of vote fixing and EVMs and voter list. He's already responded to him. So, look, you can't be a politician in India and be taken seriously when for everything you have double standards and hypocrisy. And Rahul Gandhi represents that. The EVMs and the voter list are fine in West Bengal, but they are not fine in, they are fine in Kerala, but they are not fine in West Bengal. Okay. The EVMs work fine when you win. The EVMs don't work fine when you lose. So, I mean, look, we are not in kindergarten. We are in politics. We are in the world's largest democracy. So if you are a political leader that needs to be taken seriously, you need to be speaking seriously and speaking facts to the truth.
Okay. Mr. Rajeev Chandrasekhar, now in Kerala, we are also seeing a sort of tug of war between several leaders, because now there is a CM race that has started, within the UDF. Who is going to be the chief minister? A couple of names are doing the rounds: VD Satheesar, Mr. Chenitala, and of course, Mr. KC Venugopal. What do you make of this tug of war that's being witnessed? Because on the ground, of course, people say that it is VD Satheesar who should be made, but posters have emerged of Mr. KC Venugopal outside party office in Kerala.
I would advise whoever is tugging whichever rope or whatever tug of war they're in, the decision of the Chief Minister of Kerala will be taken by Rahul Gandhi. So it's best to go camp outside his office and butter him up, because that is the way the Congress system works. It's not based on merit or capability. So I would suggest to all the potential candidates to go line up outside Rahul Gandhi's house and do whatever they can with him.
One last question very quickly before we let you go. Now, out of 5 southern states, 3 will have Congress chief ministers.
Yeah, and the states that have Congress chief ministers like Karnataka and Telangana are already regretting for the last several years that they have done so. So, look, I'm not going to comment. This has been a democratic process. The people of Kerala have given a mandate to the UDF led by the Congress and the Muslim League. I will not comment on what they are going to do, but certainly the 3 MLAs of the BJP in the assembly are not going to permit the kind of corruption that we are seeing in Karnataka, the kind of corruption and economic mismanagement that we are seeing in Telangana, Karnataka and in Himachal Pradesh. we certainly will have something to say and do about that if they attempt that in Kerala.
All right, we'll leave it there. Mr. Rajeev Chandrasekhar, appreciate you speaking with us here on Times Now.